Hey guys, I didn't really want to make this video because I believe carriers should be, or fine the way they are, but I'm seeing I'm seeing a couple of people that are just completely not getting the point, at least I feel, of what carriers are and how strong they could potentially be. So I've included this video here as just a montage of very good carrier play and proving a lot of points, like carriers can't defend themselves. Right now I'm being rushed by them. Okay? You can see this right now. I just killed said Omaha. Now, those torps, I can go back to the carrier. I can try and dodge them. I'm not going to dodge them. He has rushed me and he has successfully killed me. If I was a surface battleship, I probably might not be able to dodge those either. So, I'm out. But, unlike any other ship in the game, I am still in the fight. I'm still alive. So, I may be dead, but I'm not. And because I'm not, I can see these ships, I can spot the mayhem. And if I'm good, if I've got enough skill in using the boat, I can take advantage of that. So right there, that was a spread drop, but you can't see. Fire what I could. Okay. Now I'm going to drop the mayhem. The brigante or brigantine or whatever you want to call it. Drop in. I'm going to turn around again, and I'm going to go for the mayhem. I'm still in the fight. I've been killed. I'm not. The carrier has this massive power. Yeah, surely I have one strike left, and it's my last squadron, it's my last plane. But if I can make it count, you can do a lot of good stuff. Another good idea as well, carriers cannot or struggle to kill destroyers. That was with one plane, one bomber. That's my boat there, sinking in the midst. I killed, damaged the brigantine, and sunk the DD, and the Mayhem. Omaha, sorry. Another example here, just damage you can do if you land the torpedo strikes, missed the torpedo strike there. Alright, okay, so what? I've got another strike to go. He's on his own, or he's not even on his own, sorry. He's got what do you call it? Tricky fighter supporting him. That's right in the nose, so it's pretty much almost a flood. Yeah, another shot on him again, you can see here. This is an example of how powerful these boats can be. I know the snippet's taken from matches, oh he's fucking left, doesn't really matter. But if you show that you can do these things in these boats, it proves to me, at least, assuming you have enough skill, you can counter a lot of things. I mean, planning where your carrier's going to be, positioning who to strike, planning who to strike, and striking the target are all require thought. Right now, there's a DD capping our base, okay? If I'm not close enough, or no ship is close enough, that's game over for a normal game. This game, no. Because I'm in a carrier. That's the only reason, because I can just perma-spot him. There we go, aircraft guns are firing. I know where he is. I was just flying around the cap, just keep him spotted there. Doesn't even matter if I get the bomb run right or not. I didn't get it right, okay, so what? Alright. That's him trying to counter me, because he can dodge, he's got maneuverability inside, so he's trying his best to dodge the bombs, which is nice, and that's good, because he is very influential. Destroyer is a very influential class. Disabled a module on him there. I didn't hit him, but I smashed him and disabled the module, so he's either lost torpedo tubes, or guns, or maybe even an engine. That's not going to help. He's not going to enjoy that. He's not enjoying that. He's also being perma-spotted. Yeah, sure, eventually his AA will shoot my planes down. Yeah, eventually, but in the meantime I know where he's at. My planes go over 120 knots. He's not going to run from that. I can just go to his last position and spot him again. I actually sent fighters down, you saw that there? Just before I left as well, so that the spiders will keep him spotted. Now, he's spotted by... It could be a boat. There we go. He was spotted by a boat, or you think he was shooting him. I'm not even sure. I think it was my spiders, and he shot them down. So all I need to do is send another squadron up, which regenerate. These squadrons regenerate, as you know, and just drop them. Now I'm not even bothered I'm not even interested, because even if he gets close to getting close to capping the base, I can just spot him again. Someone can hit him, or I can hit him. Just get a defended ribbon from a bomb or a torpedo. Not a problem. So let's just finish off this brigantine. Let's go kill him. There we go. Let's go drop to New Mexico. No matter what the AA is, you're guaranteed to get one drop. Unless it's overlapping AA and a fighter and just like as worst as possible. So yeah, just do my drops and that's it. One plane left, so I should probably just return to the aircraft. No, I get shot down. Okay. Go forward here. Bring out some dive bombers. And yeah, you've got a cruiser in the base who's trying to fight the DD. If you guys didn't know this as well, planes can spot torpedoes. So all you need to do is just zoom right over there, spot the destroyer who's contesting our base. Thankfully there's a cruiser there. He's left the base because he sees the planes coming. Sees squadron detected. He's doing, oh crap, I better run. And he's trying to run. But he can't because I can outrun him. I go over 120 knots. He could be able to fantastic with a speed boost and a full speed build. It doesn't make a difference. I can still spot you because I know where you were. And my planes go so much faster than you, almost more than double your speed. So there is no way for this boat not to remain unspotted, and that cruiser can take advantage of that. Meanwhile, I can try my best to dodge, because he can dodge 5 salvo, 5 drops, 2 drops. He's not going to dodge every single drop. And that's a fire, by the way, which he has to repair, because that's a fire. And therefore I can try again. Meanwhile, if the cruiser sets him on fire, he's being focused down. And that's not nice. It's not nice when you're focused down. It's never nice when you're focused down. Try again. No, missed him this time. Alright, he's going for me. There's only 2 ships left at this point. You can go for me if you want. You can go for it. All I need to do. There we go. Just actively dodge with the carrier. You can do it. It's not that hard. It is hard at this range, of course. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Because even if he does kill me, I've got a full squadron in the air. This is the thing, the carrier. Oh, carrier can't defend itself. Yeah, sure, I did die. You're right. But I hit him with secondary. I spawned the whole way through. Because I have one ship helping me. That's it. That's all I need. I'm just going to chill by this smoke screen. I know he's in it. I've got infinite plane fuel. I have no problem with perma-spotting him when he leaves. There he goes. He leaves premature. I'm going to do my drop on him. Not a problem. There we go. Do my drop here. Line up for another drop. Don't even need another drop. He's out. And even if the cruiser didn't help the other guy, one torpedo would have done some decent damage to him anyway. So, here we go. After that DD died, I went over there with my squadron. My aircraft carrier has been destroyed, by the way. Spotted the carrier and got a full drop off on him as well. So not only was I be dead, I actually contributed and almost killed 2 ships. So yeah, I killed the 2 ships that are struggling to. And that's a win there. Another good example here. Carriers do not do damage. They're struggle to do damage, okay? 1 squadron against 1 Queen Elizabeth. Tier 5 carrier versus Tier 5 battleship. And he's popped a fighter consumer. Okay? So, we got 2 torpedoes the first hit. What do I get this next hit? Okay. Maybe I did that too much, maybe? I'm not sure. Is that 2? There we go. That's 19,000. That's at the start of the game, a little bit more than a Citadel. That's a Citadel, effectively. That's pretty darn hard hitting. I think that's pretty darn damaging. If you could focus 1 ship, the damage you could do to that 1 ship is pretty darn extreme. The reason we're struggling to see damage numbers is because these are bots that die very quickly. Everything dies very quickly when they're all AI. Yeah, sure, you won't be able to get that all the time, but the damage you do is significant. You land 3 torpedoes on the Leander. 16k. 16k for a Leander is difficult. That's not good. Cruisers don't have that much health. They've got about 30k, 40k health, you know? That's nearly half their health gone. Well, the Leander might have a heal in that case, but even so, that's a lot of damage taken. T-61 spotted by my division mate in the Ioba. Goes unspotted. Well, not for me, because I see him. My division mate told me this guy, and I just go, there we go, alright. Do that. Look at the finisher. Does it really matter though? Does it matter that I bombed him? No, because he would have died to the open anyway. Carriers can't defend themselves. Another example here. We've got a Normandy. I think that's a player Normandy. I could be wrong. This could be a bot. I think the Normandy is a bot, but I could be wrong. Right, we're going to lose this game here. It's going to be a struggle. Just the two of us here. Same game. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to push my carrier and get the cap. Push into the cap. While doing as much damage to this Normandy as possible. So I want to make sure that I don't want to use the orange line. So the torpedoes don't, you know, not arming the guy. Just the one, I think. It could be two, I'm not even sure. Fissile is really low. Finishing off the Fissile. That's another thing the carrier is really good at, just finishing off targets. Because it only takes one or two torpedoes, that's it. And there's no way they can hide from me, that's the annoying thing. That's the bad thing about surface ships. Very difficult to deal with. And that's him dead. He's dead. That's it, done. He's just dealt with. I'm spotted, unfortunately. By that Normandy. I think the Normandy's a bot. But even if he isn't, he's not going to kill me in one go. He might, but, you know, I don't think he is. He is a bot. Bots are that way. Only got one down to one plane. And I do land on the glass in here. He is not looking pretty. He is very low in health. I think that is a bot. Yeah, that's a bot. Alright. And if it was this was a player situation, maybe I would have died. But you know, just because you can't autopilot the carrier doesn't mean you can't move it. You don't have to always be in the air in a squadron. You can move the carrier. You can move these things. So send a squadron out. This is my guns. I'm just using my guns on the Normandy. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, sure. Carrier can't defend itself. Well, what am I doing right now? What am I doing right now? Secondary hits are piling up. I mean, sure, the secondaries aren't doing that much damage, but they're doing damage. I think they almost helped me. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Glacier was a player. He killed the thing. There we go. And I dropped my bombs. I used my armament on the Normandy. And he flooded to death. He flooded to death and he got bombed. Now, all that's left is the carrier and the Glacier. The Glacier is very low. And I'm just going to finish him off. Now, I don't know if my division mate talked to him there. I do not know. That could be the case. But I did contribute to his death as well. I did torpedo him as well. I don't... Yeah, that wasn't me doing the flooding. I take that back. But he did die. And I did shoot him 28 times the secondaries. And I did bomb him. I did what I could. I set him on fire as well. I contributed to his death as well. And he ended up not killing me. But if he was about, fair play to him. The guys pushed me. The guys done. The guys did what he could to try and counter what I was doing. Destroyer, who has been harassing my team, as you can see, he's just killed a boat there. Fire some torpedoes. Oh, alright, okay. He's fired some torpedoes from one side, he's dodged them. Fire from the other side straight away. Really not much room that I can just cross-torp anyone I want. And I can try and get him there. I lined my squad up. It's just him, so as most destroyers will be, just on their own. There we go. Full squadron. Full hit. That's that DD gone. Just simple gone. Another example in the tier 3 host show. I see a smoke screen. Alright, okay. There's a division mate out there. All I'm gonna do, torpedo this smoke screen. Because why not? I'm looking for the AA bubbles as well. This thing they need to turn off AA. I think we need to have the ability to turn off AA, because even if you are not spotted per se, the guns can help you. The gunfire does actually help you spot the target. Realistically, I don't know if I could have done this. I would have still dropped the smoke, but because I see the AA gunfire coming from that middle part of the smoke, there we go. Look, I hit him twice with a flood. You know, that's not pretty whatsoever. So, you know, he's roughly by that area, so line up as much as possible. Fire again. I don't believe these hit, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Because he's either in that smoke screen, or he leaves the smoke screen and dies. You know? 90 game left, I've got 20. I don't need to do it. There's no risk from my boat. I've taken a little bit of damage from the bombers, I believe, from the enemy carrier, but you know, my AA is very good. I can survive that very comfortably. There we go. He left the smoke screen. My fighters were still in the air, spotting him. Or it was the torpedo bombers that were turning. He died. He's out. These are tons of examples of all these points that people say, oh, why we need rocket attack planes. As you can see in these clips, these destroyers are dying from the use of teammates, which really should be. This is a team-based game after all. Well-placed drops on real AI, real people playing destroyers. These aren't. I'm not paying these people to die to me. I don't know any of them, and people have done this before in streams and stuff. Yeah, there we go. There's one torpedo hit in this Mitsuki. He got really messed up. I'm just spawning him right now. Gonna try and drop him again. He's trying to smoke up. Unfortunately, I think it's too late. There we go. Yeah, too late. The Hotnik finished him off. I was directly responsible for spotting him, and he's dead. That's the carrier. That's the carrier kill. You could say, yeah, the Hotnik killed him. No, I did all the spawning. I even torpedoed him myself. I see A coming in. He's the last spot alive, this boat here. T-61, last boat alive. Now, I will be honest with you. I did try to bomb him quite a lot. I didn't have much success. But I kept him spotted. And he ended up being very low in health. And I think he survived the game, but he was the last ship left, and because of what I was doing, he didn't have any time to defend his own base or sink anything really. So yeah, I skipped ahead here. Look at that. Our base is their base is being capped, and there's nothing he can do. He's just running away. He's running away. He can't do anything to do that. His game is he can't do anything to defend himself really, besides maybe shoot down the occasional aircraft. That's all he can do, but it doesn't really matter because our base is getting capped. These are how you win the games. You put them off the caps, you spot them, and then your team focuses them down. This is a team game. This is not just a game for one person and one person alone. So this is why I'm saying carriers are fine the way they are. I don't think they need anything. In fact, maybe a little nerf on flooding. As usual, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.